Hey guys, how's it going? Time to finish Outer Worlds, finally. Told you this would be a long playthrough. I was gonna do it over the week, but I was dead tired because I was in Derry all week, and I may have stayed up a little too late playing Genshin like every night. And I slept in every day this week, including today. I wanted to do this like 3 hours ago, but that didn't happen. It's about when I woke up. And that's also not the first time I used a Chipsel song for a finale. A game finale, stream finale. She's really good at that. She has a lot of like climactic songs. Also, I'm just kind of jumping into this blind. I think I set us all up for the end game last time, but I'm still going to do a menu check. That's all we have left is the final 2 story missions, and then we're done. But I don't want to rush them. That's right, I couldn't decide between our 2 snipers, because this one does more flat damage, but this one's way faster. And I like this one better. We respect last time. Upgraded Chimera as much as we could. Why is it over here? Oh no. There we go. All the key items that we've amassed. Oh god, I'm pressing Genshin keys again. This happened last time. Yeah, everything's done.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
I also have my wrist brace on, so I'm a little slightly awkward to hold the controller. Alright. I forgot we got bandit armor for everyone. Because that's the strongest thing at this point. I said I was going to use Ellie for the end game, but I don't think we need her. I'm just going to stick with Nyoka. Nyoka's dialogue has been really good. Also, let me do one last stat check. Because it's been a while. Huh, this actually would be 100. 120. Or 150, but Nightlight apparently lowers it. That's interesting. I didn't know that. What else does Nightlight lower? It actually lowers long guns. Wait. Or is that a glitch? I feel like that's a glitch. It feels like a glitch. Because why the hell would it lower dodge? Yeah, I think that's not correct. Oh, whatever. Keep wanting to use my bumper to bring up the map. So there isn't a whole lot to the Hope. I have to remember how to play this. It's been a week. What level are you guys? 30. Only life support is powered. $22,000 days overdue for all these checkups. Captain Hunt Wilhelm, First Mate Hunt Donna, Navigation Tarego Rezi, Chief Engineer Nolda Frank, Medical Officer Volkov Alexei. Say goodbye to old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to. Good riddance. Why so bitter, Resi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, moment of silence, or should we make a toast? Anything? Feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. No, from now on we only look forward.
That ought to do her, Captain.
I'm gonna be struggling with my muscle memory to steal everything that's not bolted down because we actually don't need to anymore. Well, we haven't needed to for a while, but we'll level you. 30. 2,000 health.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Mr. Conde messaged ahead. I wish this place were in better condition for you, but we're in a bit of a bind. Seems the damn auto mechanicals think we're intruders.
Which other character had this voice? Why would they think you're intruders?
Do I look like an engineer? Alls I know is, they're shooting anyone who ain't Hope Crew. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. If you go hooking your ship up, I suspect they'll recharge. And that means trigger-happy auto mechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way, but I'm also not going to send more of my staff to their deaths.
Any of the old crew still around? Maybe I can grab an ID card and play pretend.
We tried that. Didn't work. Something about our faces not matching up. We stored what cards we could find in the badge station to my right, but it's locked off. Can't just hand over Hope property. Sorry.
Haven't you heard? I was one of the Hope passengers. Maybe I've got a card in there.
I'd heard rumors, but I never thought. So you're, what, 70-something years old? Whew. All right. I'll have someone open the door for you. Good luck.
Or it'll just magically open on its own. Cool. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've ever been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Does this purple berry punch count as Hope property? That's a UDL cartridge, not a Hope cartridge.
Great work.
Here it is.
I'm going.
Also level 30. So yeah, they don't. They don't, Okay, that is a UDL one. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. The amount of time I've spent on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me.
Sure.
Hope Bridge keycard. Hey Rez, yeah? Bored, up for a round of torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up, buzz me in. Sure, don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I will find Alexei and play with him instead. Oh my fuck. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. I'll try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Ah.
Nicely done. Great work.
Got it? Inside voices.
There's some of our other crew members. Current pod count, 9,999. We're missing one. Oh wait, that's us. Occupant me, removed by unknown crew member. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. That sounds familiar.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Does Nyoka have a line?
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Hey, there's our pod.
No.
I don't think the other robots would hear that. Can robots hear?
Incoming! Score, Cap!
This one can, apparently.
Be distracted.
Yeah, I was worried they would level up to 33. But now 30 appears to be the max for the vanilla game for enemies. So we're fine. We'll breeze right through this. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it! This is P-Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on TETS subject 112. Retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, oh, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch-nemesis. Haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure, a gradual melt, a flash thaw. Extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. I can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112, real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend, you disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for dispensable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damned slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyways? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Corporate Commander. One more for the road. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if it can't keep us on course. It's hell, charting 26 years of travel through spaces. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Called you all here because the numbers of our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split amongst us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership, this is about survival. We're gonna run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright, alright. Want everyone to interrogate their crew, find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mom used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamashka, now more than ever. Well, help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Cap wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my ration. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you've owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it, so either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Another bridge key card. I don't think we need two, but we have two.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Ist. Let's just not even deal with these things. Hold on, let's go back to the starting area here. Darling, I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I just realized that we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes, But our Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. We'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so. Gotta help me, Alexei. I'm gonna go mental. What's the problem? It's the food. Or rations? Are you having digestion issues? No, I hate Boris, Doctor. I hate it. I can't spend my next 10 years eating it. I thought you had an actual medical problem, Frank. I do. It's disgusting. Get back to your post. You're wasting my time. Come on, there's gotta be something you can prescribe. You get used to it or you'll starve. Up to you.
Wow!
Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is unintelligible math. Okay, see this line? That's us. This one, that's where we should be. This one, that's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will, what's going on down there, Frank? I was gonna ask you the same damn thing, and the engine's just braced. Who hit the brakes? Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster-than-light travel. We gotta spin up the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hull-headed Frank. Sorry, if I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would, but Nav's gotta plot a new course. Yes, dropping to sublight speeds means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take, well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors, we could fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we'll need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, we'll... Shit, I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will this take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but, we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, seed the fuel. Resi, assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. Let's go. UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I could think of, in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna. But my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew. Build the ship out of better materials. Find a better accountant. From pleasure cruisers to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations, and we've used 9 of it. Resi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Anyway I carve this up, somebody's gonna starve. I want this on record. We're fucked and it ain't because of this equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't even getting the prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Rez says it's going to take 26 to get there on STL. Back home, I saw folks lose their mind going hungry for a week. A week? We ain't gonna last a bloody month if we can't figure something out. I want to read as much of this as I can.
Nicely done.
Also, look, a bunch of pods. They were taken out of cryo. Some of them opened.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
That's it. Captain, we ought to go. Please. This place is giving me the fucking creeps.
I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy, like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think I'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after all this we're gonna starve anyway. What did Phineas call it? Liquid cell death, or something cell death? There's a bunch more that were taken out. And a flamethrower just hanging out. No, I didn't want to equip that. God damn it. God damn it. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
On my way.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
Nothing's private anymore. Alas, Mamushka, I failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations, and the crew talks of cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way from those too far gone. At nights, while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray toward that dark path. But I think of our Lucas asleep in his pod, and then I think of all those other sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I wake up in Halcyon and my family had been devoured by these ghoulish men, I will steel my resolve, I will resist. The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. The things you hold true become walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. When we still had ration, that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Now I'm not so sure. Attention all crew, I don't know who let Frank Nolda out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of this ship. Anyone in league with him will be in prison for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon our arrival in Halcyon you'll be turned into the authorities. I am locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in, please. Resi, can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in on the way when you get here. Hurry. Okay, fuck, I can't believe this is happening. Mama, Wilhelm, Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece. It tasted like... It doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters. Not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that is my choice.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Finally. The sooner we jump this ship, the sooner we can get back to solid ground.
Come on. That one wasn't my fault, it was already dead.
Clever.
What is it, Resi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I didn't know what to do. Pod alarms? The colonists? Yes, see? I'll check it out, thanks. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi helped me hook another up in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank would start waking people up. We're short on food as it is. I should throw you out of the fucking airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Resi, find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What? Why? He's the one who's tampering with the pods. Oh, what? You're gonna spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna be sick. Just find Alexei. Okay. I've been talking to Frank. And how's the brig? Captain, makes a kind of sense. Damn it, Alexei, not you too. Don't listen to that man. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We are not cannibals. I like this a lot better than Gorgon. Like just the storytelling with the terminals here. It's quick. You get through this area relatively quick and painlessly. It's, very quick and easy to realize, oh shit. Like even just from the first few terminals, it's like, oh, I get what's happening here. Or at least piecing together where to lead. Whereas the Gorgon ones, there were just so many. So many fucking terminals. And it was just paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. It got to the point where I was just like, nope. Not even reading these anymore. Not even skimming them anymore, I'm just skipping.
I usually just kick them down.
Open the fucking door, Will. No. You're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway. Unnecessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei. Find me a fucking drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Let's discuss my options.
Certainly. You may skip the Hope to Tartarus, as you were instructed to by the adjutant.
What if I want to skip the Hope to Terra 2 instead?
Doing so would bring the Hope within close proximity of Phineas Wells's orbital lab, allowing him to access the colonists frozen within. Your act would be immediately noticed across Terra 2, as the colony ship Hope abruptly enters into the planet's rings.
Hang on, I need to take care of something.
Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean, I'll be ready when you are, Captain.
I just wanted that line.
Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand, Captain? Are we doing this now?
Before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I'm ready to skip. Oh, this is also the point of no return, by the way. This is where you pick a side to side with.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
Where are we headed?
Gummy rockets, oh man. -50. And we're still friendly somehow. Yeah, that's it for the board. Can't fast travel back to your ship. Because this counts as like an indoor area. I like how the music is all like hopeful, no pun intended. Hey bud.
Oh, I never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
What about the recruit? Where's he at? Hey kid, how you feeling?
You ought to see Quincy for your assignment.
I hear someone snuck into Depository 18. Amateurs. That'd never happen around here. Oh, law, I'm going to be sick.
You hear about Edgewater? Glad to know we still have supporters in the colony.
Not for long. About that. What? Oh. Corporate Commander.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status, urgent! Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine! You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I love this loading screen. It's so good. Bubbles is still here. So yeah, this room that we couldn't get into for the entire game, now we can. Oh, he took a few dudes out with him. UDL official arrest receipt. Contingency plan activated. Publishing last will Testament. What? Success. Please present login password to continue. Phineas's terminal passcode. Why is it in the Sisty Pig? You know what? No one would think to look for that. If you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Danica, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and clean its contents immediately. Personal files, for Phineas's eyes only. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash, cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I could find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope is a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds, new record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I can still hear the screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, psychological toll significant. On to subject number 13. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. And I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. It's a good thing we didn't melt. Finn's force. Tartarus nav key. Brave New World.
Nicely done.
Reminder, do not tap on glass. Seals loose. Phineas really likes to make weird weapons. Highly modified Spacer's Choice Rifle uses energy ammo to fire a three-round burst of N-ray energy. Which isn't particularly useful.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We have to free him if we've any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
This is still here.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Good to see you, boss.
Are you done being a little bitch, Felix? Did we get anything new in here? I don't think so. Our last manual save. Named after its hellish atmosphere, Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security penal complex known as the Labyrinth. You're about to assault the Labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and DLC such as Peril on Gorgon, Murder on Erebnos, out soon, will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you return to the prison, do it now. Before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yeah. No. Yeah. We already saved, game. Fuck off.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the Labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows. 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell is with you people on landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Hey, how do you know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID. How do I know you're a real officer?
Alright, I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Thanks for the ID, dumbass.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are.
Yeah. Here we go.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Like you. What was that? Open fire!
The board rep doesn't matter anymore.
Somebody clean up.
That doesn't even hurt me.
Can't let you take all the glory here, bounty hunter.
Yeah, normally this is where you would, like the only time in the game you can get Mark III weapons. Lovely. 30. Is she the only Mardet that survived? Yeah, you don't have to do any fighting here. You can just run through this.
Yeah, some nimble fingers, Captain.
But since we did all the side quests and befriended everyone, we'll be getting some backup throughout all this. And also fuck the board. We're neutral to this faction, not even kill on sight. Agitated.
Great work.
Isn't even anything worth taking.
Great work. The prison had for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates.
I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out. Whew. We have a lot of shooting to do, Captain.
Ellie says the exact same thing. I love one of these games. Oh, these dudes are 33. But they have like no health. Howdy. Yeah, we got no reason to fight. So I'm not gonna. You can just dash through that whole room. I think this is your last choice, last chance for vending machines in the whole game. Every type is here. And the only autosave we'll be getting here. So we don't have to completely redo all of that. Getting with the requirement that every chamber receives a constant supply of, at minimum, 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patented vito-hibernation fluid, and as Ronan said, it carries on for 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the Pit, we recommend that chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to a maximum depth of. This conclusion extends for another 2 pages. Confinement prisoner manifest. Possession of anti-UDL communications. Inciting violence. Random selection. Undefined. What is that over there? Whatever. There's a bunch of extra stuff you can do here.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Zora's here somewhere.
Ready for this perfection!
Take him down!
I wonder where this last guy is. Oh, did any of our... Also, I think even these signs have end rays, yeah. Did any of the Iconoclasts die? I think they're all good.
We're with you, Captain. Kick some ass! Ready to kick some ass? Ready to kick some ass?
Here we go. Bless our eternal minds.
The Van Noys are here.
These corporate sulfur stains ain't gonna know what hit him. We're with you, Captain. Kick some ass!
We survive this? Drinks at the bay are on me. These corporate sulfur stains ain't gonna know what hit 'em.
This is for Zora! We survive this. Drinks at the bay are on me.
Just looking around now that the area is clear. Lovely, you guys. 30. They don't have much health. This guy's 50 health. 15,000. I don't think Van Noys will ever die. They're not even injured. They didn't even get hit. Found them. What am I doing? Let me put my persuade gear on now. 150 persuade. And let me just make damn sure I don't drop into hunger or thirst or anything. 154 persuade. This would be an awful time to lose our persuade bonus. Okay, not yet. Guys are so weak. Bandits from the last area were tougher than them. Good. Let me just miss entirely. Be like, these N-rays aren't doing anything to us. Barely hurting us. I remember the first time I got here on normal, my very first file. These N-rays actually did a lot of damage. I don't remember why. I may have had N-ray weakness, actually. Because, like, the only things I use it are primals, and you can just stay away from them. So I was like, oh, that's a free perk. And then you get here, and every single corporate guard uses N-rays, and it's like, maybe not so free. Whoa. Hey, bud.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Walkerell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will go, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You'd prefer to keep riding this downward spiral? I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes. Yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
It's just business, Rockwell. Your resources and our gumption make you do so much. With your resources and some of the folks on the hub, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
You're damn right you will, otherwise I'm coming for you next.
I've got work to do.
We could also just kill him. There's nothing stopping us from just shooting him dead. Look how weak he is. Actually, he has 81 armor rating. With what? The shitty little, like, outfit? His robots are way buffer than him, though. An assortment of adhesive notes. Jim, I'm trying to get straight into with Akonde's orders. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels? What's going on? Just bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a fine mess down here. He said something about recording an announcement They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. Let's see if I can track them down. Appreciate it. You know her. We miss a check on this list. It's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. Alright, we have some more shooting to do. There's like little side areas where you can get key cards and stuff that'll give you an alternative way to like hack the final boss, but I don't think we need to.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight! Company ammo.
Oh, they got him.
Right, dissident.
The technician's just hanging out. Why's everybody saying that? This guy lost an arm. Are you guys just blissfully unaware of...
MSI won't let you down!
We've got your back, Captain!
Hey, Grant! Wait, that doesn't make sense. You died. Who are you? Grim.
Never done this before, but that ain't gonna stop me now.
I was like, wait a minute, did Graham come back from the dead? Nah, it's Grim. It's more of a Morgan person. Well, it makes one of us. Yep. Lost one MSI trooper.
For Monarch!
Nice to see Nyoka on the mend.
MSI won't let you down!
He's got his fucking toss ball stick.
Think this counts as a promotion?
Okay, I think this is the final elevator, so let me get everything rolling.
We're really doing this, huh?
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. Words cannot express the extent of my disappointment. We had a plan. All you had to do was skip the Hope to Tartarus, as I asked. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
We're liberating Halcyon. There's not a damn thing you can do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The Iconoclasts and MSI have put aside their differences and attacked the prison together. I never imagined such a thing would be possible. But here we are. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion, and then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Good on you for staying optimistic in your final moments. I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Yeah, this is what the Persuade 150 was for. Intimidate heavy weapons and two-handed melee. You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. Makes you think you will.
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
Halcyon is collapsing. If protecting this colony was your duty, you failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Persuade and science. Oh, we used to have 90 science, now we don't. You weren't trying to recruit me, you were trying to control me.
You were too dangerous to leave unsupervised. I had to make use of you. When I sent you to deal with Phineas, I thought I'd won you over. You chose to ally yourself with an irrational madman. I gave you a chance to serve the law, and you sided with anarchy. Why?
Shrug. I'm not about to abandon the people on the Hope.
I understand. You have an entire population of colonists depending on you. So do I. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Aw, I need a temperament check. I destroyed your experiments in the Ministry. Your plan's never gonna work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony. My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
Your scientists are lying to you. Their research is critically flawed.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them at their word. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments. You've set us back decades. I don't see any reason to continue arguing with you. I know when I'm beaten. The only thing left to do is surrender with dignity. Congratulations, Captain.
Yes.
You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Drop the Honorable Adversary Act and fuck off already.
The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
Hey, I've never settled this peacefully before, so that's cool. Hey Ellie, what's up? So there's the final boss. It's just a big robot. And if you don't settle things peacefully with her, you have to fight that big robot. Actually, we don't even have the option to go down there. Normally you have to take that elevator over there, but now, this time we can just kind of saunter on over here. Oh, I never even noticed all the cryopods in here. Don't worry, we'll still fight that robot, just not on this difficulty. Yeah, you can just completely avoid that room. Not quite as intimidating as, Sentinel Prime, is it? Maybe we can still get down there. I know this is probably sealed. Ah. I forgot about the hibernation key. Oh, she's not even here. She just left. Yeah, normally you'd come in here and kill her and take her key. Also, if you kill her back in Byzantium, Rockwell is the one that talks to you on that monitor, and he can't be reasoned with. He even straight up tells you that Sophia was the reasonable one, and he has nothing to say to you. That's it, we beat the game.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
You mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
There's something else. I know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
I forgive you, Phineas.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
Don't have any more questions. We have work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
So all this choice dictates is your, like, ending slide in the ending? And I'm gonna go with this one. I helped you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Chaos on Tartarus. There's Supernova.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks.
Nice.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. After returning to Edgewater,
I forgot we ditched
the
Lilia.
deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself,
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
As for Adelaide McDevitt, she tended to her garden in solitude for another year before passing away. Her body was discovered some months later when Reed Thompson paid her a visit in an effort to make amends. Her remains were buried in a place of honor underneath the floor of the Edgewater cannery. Reed believed this was what she always wanted. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Get to work, fuckers.
Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions.
Oh?
Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered a means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time.
Nice.
Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective.
Ellie.
She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create.
I love this picture.
He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Nice.
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied me spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
Hey, good on him.
It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists.
I've never seen that one before.
There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor. If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige.
That's all he gets.
Spent his remaining years in his orbital lab.
Get fucked, Rockwell.
He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers.
This is the same picture, but with Wells replaced by a
Today,
scientist.
Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to the new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
All is quiet in Halcyon for now. That is the best ending in the Underworlds, in my opinion. Yeah, so that question that Phineas asked you about what you want to do, your choice literally just defines that second to last still, where it says what you did. That's it, that's all that choice does. You can either take over what's left of the board and just be a leader for the colony. You can do that and revive the rest of the colonists. Or you can just say, fuck everyone, I'm just being a spacer and doing what I want. So yeah, I love this game. Sorry for not talking, Ellie. I didn't want to interrupt that ending. I don't really watch shows anymore because I'm just watching Vinesauce and VTubers and AGDQ. I was watching AGDQ for like 2 weeks. And I'm all caught up on Vinny, and now I'm catching up on VTubers. This game came out last year. Like, just last year. So, it doesn't have a sequel yet. But I would totally play a sequel. Because I love this game. This was so good. It does look really nice. I really need the restroom, so I'm just gonna let this, these credits play. Be right back. We're not done. This was the best ending, but I also want to show off bad endings, so be right back. I'm back. And oh wow, look at all those voice actors. Which is kind of surprising considering there were like 10 characters that all had the same voice. Times like 3 or 4. Oh, I love this music. I love orchestral songs like this. Well, that wasn't a fork, that was a plastic spoon in my drink glass. I should get something to eat. I'll eat right after this stream. I'll probably just make some nuggets. What time is it actually? Oh, it's 12:15 already. Why are plastic spoons so Canadian? They're reusable. I can just wash it and there I go. Actually, I used to use metal spoons, but the incredibly loud clinking whenever I would stir my iced tea powder, it just got to me after a while, so I switched to plastic spoons because they don't make much noise. Oh yeah, it was something. Okay, we got a full loop of the song. I'm good. Iced tea is my lifeblood, it's like all I drink. So yeah, that was The Outer Worlds on Supernova. Hold on, I gotta go fucking take a screenshot of my achievement. Which flavor of iced tea? I just have Good Host lemon. Strawberry and green tea. I didn't even know there were flavors of iced tea. To me, iced tea is just brown juice. It's just tea and lemon. I've never really experimented. So yeah, that was... Whenever the second DLC campaign comes out, I will be streaming that. We're not doing it on Supernova, though. We're done with Supernova. I probably would have liked Gorgon more if we didn't play it on Supernova. We're lowering the difficulty. Speaking of which, let me just hop over to my one of my old files. This is a good guy profile, but I just kind of want to see, like, what did I do differently? This was like 4 whole months ago. Maybe 5 at this point. I started playing this in October. I'm Jamie. Got my assault rifle, plasma carbine, Finn's Force for some reason. I guess I was experimenting. Vortex mace. Yep, pretty much all the same stuff. I had a different hack helmet. I could do a good ASMR voice. I mean, maybe, but like I'm always stuffy and coughing and clearing my throat. Nobody wants to listen to that. Case in point. Are you not in our Discord room? You're in. When did you leave? Fuck, hold on. Invite. Copy. Whisper. It's not letting me whisper you. There you go. I'll send it to you on Steam. Didn't even use Felix on this profile. Yeah, let's go over to Blep. Who is Blep, you may ask? Oh man, being able to save anywhere, I'm not used to that. Blep is just some loser with nice hair. I don't know who this is. He's got some cool guns though. Look at these cool guns. Holy shit. Oh, he's got the cowboy hat. And a mock apple? Okay. After this, I'm gonna do Rabby Reeby, and we're gonna... I never played the DLC in that game, so we're gonna go and do that. You can kind of see a trend in how I like to play this game. But yeah, let's see, this profile. Groundbreaker's scared, Iconoclasts are nervous, MSI is agitated, Subblade is agitated, the board is understanding. Auntie Cleo repulsed, CMP repulsed, Deserters nervous, Spacer's Choice agitated.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer. Certainly, you may skip. Doing so, Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Let's skip the Hope to Tartarus.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to Tartarus.
You guys like bad endings?
Oh no. Captain, don't do this.
Doing it.
ADA.
That is what...
But that is...
Yes.
You should not be...
Thank you.
Yeah, I've never flown before, so I don't know anything about how our airlines work. Can't help you there. Oh, I forgot to... hold on. Our final death count was...
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit. The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Lucky number 13.
I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
Oh, that's right, the level cap. We can still gain EXP on this file. Yeah, this is the bad ending. We're siding with the board, and we're killing everyone while we're at it.
I never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
We'll be fine.
Also feels weird having a fast gun. Noise range 3 meters. Can't even get the assassin perk.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help. Thanks to your intelligence, we successfully captured Phineas, but he's somehow turned the tables on us. That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help.
Shit, is Sophia okay?
I don't know. They're in the pits somewhere. Well, you'll see for yourself when you get here.
He started a riot. Has he lost his mind?
He lost his mind years ago. Do you have any idea how many Hope colonists he's killed for the sake of his science experiments?
I'm on my way.
Make haste, Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to...
Looks like the board needs our services again. You ought to charge overtime.
I don't care much for Adjutant Akande, but if she dies, all our work goes up in flames.
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
I don't know what Wells is up to, but if Adjutant Akande is in trouble, it must be serious.
Hey, give Doc Wells some credit. Starting a riot in a maximum security prison and taking the adjutant hostage? You gotta admire his sand.
Captain, my calculations confirm your suspicions. The labyrinth is known for its ironclad security. If Dr. Wells was able to instigate a riot, then the situation is indeed dire. I must inform you that the environment in Tartarus is extremely volatile. I do not believe I will be able to depart for some time once we've landed. Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
I did this for us, you know.
No complaints here. If this works, we'll be set for life.
None of that, boss. We got us a job to do. Let's just get it done.
For the record, I didn't ask you to.
You won't hear any complaints from me on this course of action. I did this for myself. And, you as well, Captain.
I don't think I want that weight on my shoulders, Captain.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Oh, come on, Sam. What do you have to say?
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Oh, are there any differences in our room here? We get this nice puffball potted plant instead of the fucking Spacer's Choice logo. Oh yeah, Mr. Reed's hat and Adelaide's shears because I killed them. They're both dead. I helped the deserters and then I shot them all.
Remember that you are not insured.
Where am I going?
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface... Resident count, the interior... I would also ask that you leave your... Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here. These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down.
You mean to tell me the rioting prisoners don't respect your authority?
I don't understand either. It's not like I tortured them or anything. That was somebody else's job. You've got to help us. Please, kill them. Summary justice for the whole lot.
Fine, rally to me and we'll bust through together.
Bust through? Are you out of your mind? Those animals will tear us apart.
You coward. If I don't see you fighting for your life, I swear I'll end it myself.
Oh, law. You really would, wouldn't you? All right, fine. If I'm gonna die, it'll be as a proud employee of the board. See you in the field. Tartarus security out.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
I'm glad that even when he's on your side, he's still a dumbass.
May luck be with you.
Let's take a different crew. Let's take Sam. Let's take Sam and Max. Because, you know, the adventures of Sam and Max. I don't even know what Max's equipment is. But we're on story, so it'll be fine. Yo, Max, what are you using? Oh, Here, have my old armor. Yeah, you saw what I did there? Hey, I'm so witty and funny. Let's go shoot some people. Prisoner reprobate. Wow, they're really weak. Here, Sam, have a less shit gun. Oh, fuck, this does, N-ray damage. Well, let's have some fun. Plated prisoner's jumpsuit.
Resuming passive mode.
Did I shoot a board guy? I think I did.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Let's go.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
What other guns do I have? I got a shotgun, let's use that.
Nice one, Captain! Here we go! That's the last of them.
Infestation encroaching.
Nice hit!
Oh, it's Max. Excuse me. Taste the freedom.
This is like a bad dream I once had.
One down. Detected. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
You know what? Let me try out and raise. I'm just not great.
Trash can's out of commission! Fine hit, Captain! Sometimes violence is the only way!
They all had enemy shotguns.
Rightful place for more than 70 years.
Can't.
Here we go.
I just want a gun that isn't an N-ray shotgun. Why is that so much to ask?
Infestation encroaching.
I have your back, Captain.
Oh, well, Chairman's dead. White chocolate yummies! Not actually chocolate, or white, or yummy. Hey, Jackal. You missed the good ending, now we're doing bad ending.
Take out the trash.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain-out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
This game is just meh for you? Aw, this was my favorite game of last year.
You know, I could have sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the Hope to Terra 2. Terra 2, not Tartarus. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I say. If you'd just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens.
I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima, but it's Sony exclusive, and I don't want that. I'll play it if it ever comes out on PC. But looking at Demon Souls, I'm not holding out on that. So I'll probably just never play it. Sorry, did you say something? I wasn't listening.
What? Oh, is this thing not working? Can you hear me now? Oh, wait a minute. You were mocking me. Unbelievable. If you think I'm going to admit defeat and throw myself at the mercy of the board, oh, you're wrong. I've still got some fight left in me. I can still bloody your nose.
Also, my PS4 doesn't work anymore. So, it doesn't even matter. Calm down before you rupture an artery, old man.
Don't you tell me what to do with my blood pressure. My heart rate is within a perfectly acceptable margin of failure. Don't worry about me. Worry about what I'm willing to do. Oh, I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to live for. But I'll tell you what I do have. Oh, I've got a gun. And I've got Adjutant Akande as my hostage. Not bad for an old man, eh?
Hey, nobody kills my boss, except maybe me.
If you insist on interfering, I will be forced to kill you. And I don't want that.
Oh, I didn't know you cared.
I don't, you backbiting, double-crossing ingrate. I loathe everything you've done, but I was the one who revived you. Oh, I hate destroying my own projects.
Let's talk about this.
I can't imagine we've got anything left to say.
I'm not the only colonist you experimented on. I'm the only one who lived.
So you found out. I suppose it's not enough that you ruined my every plan. you must also humiliate me by reminding me of my failures. Yes, I've killed people. Is that what you wanted to hear? I experimented on dozens of the Hope's colonists. Every last one of them died in agony.
I want to see where this goes, but I don't think we actually can persuade him because this character's stats are so low, but...
Yes, all except you. You were my only success, and my greatest failure. I never should have revived you. Everything you've done, all the plans you've ruined, all the lives you destroyed. I caused it all.
Give me a little credit, Phineas. I ruined plenty of plans all by myself.
You don't have to remind me. There's no future for Halcyon. I'll never realize my dream of saving the Hope's colonists. I have no reason to go on. My life's work has been an exercise in futility. The only honorable way to end it is to go down fighting.
I'll oblige you.
I expect you'll try. I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill you on sight. I'm sorry to have to do this, but I can't take any chances with you. You were my greatest success, and my greatest disappointment.
Here, Max, have a gun that won't get us killed. I don't have a lockpick hat. So we're not getting in there, never mind. There it is! Occasionally divides by 0. And he has several friends that come and join him. And this is why I didn't want to fight it on Supernova, because this is insane.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
On hard, this is certainly a fight. Once you put him down, though, all the robots just auto-die.
Well done.
So that's one option.
We're still alive.
Yeah, again, not quite Sentinel Prime. Ow.
Mess with us.
Phineas. I didn't know this actually hurt you.
Thank the law you're here.
Same animation.
That madman was out of control.
I'm pretty sure.
You were right to put him down. He was too far gone to be of any use to us.
I like how you get
what
XP
about
for
you?
this.
You aren't hurt, I hope.
Oh, please, I didn't even break a sweat.
Your confidence is well earned, Captain. I was right to place my faith in you. You've put down the worst riot in our history, rid the colony of a dangerous madman, and saved my life. The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined.
You're really spoiling the moment, you know.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate your victory, Captain. But we have a serious problem on our hands. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we've received a message. We've had no contact, no signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth. We don't know if they ever made it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to.
First the food supply, and now this. That's it. I'm done. There is no plan, just random chaos.
Get a hold of yourself, Vicar. You're not going to be of much use wallowing in despair. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain.
Sam's got nothing to say.
Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option. I'll answer however I can.
This is just her version of Phineas's stuff.
I can't say for certain, but all my data suggests that Earth has experienced a massive calamity. I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I'm not sure there's an Earth to go back to.
Dead Space 3 happened. That's what
I couldn't risk this news getting out. Before you, the 2 people in this colony who knew the truth were Chairman Rockwell and I. I had every intention of telling you the truth after you'd skipped the Hope to Tartarus. Unfortunately, Phineas Wells chose that moment to start a riot.
Let's start a riot.
The Earth Directorate's frigate accounts for half of our military forces. 2 years ago, that frigate disappeared while returning to Earth. We haven't heard a word back. Without the Directorate's frigate, our military forces are barely capable of maintaining control over this colony. Not a word. We received our last message 3 years ago. Our every attempt at reaching out to Earth has been met with absolute silence. Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us, but I have faith in you. The service you've done for this colony is nothing short of extraordinary. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board will survive because of you, and as the board goes, so goes Halcyon. It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain.
This colony's been mismanaged for too long. From now on, I'm running the show.
I support your decision wholeheartedly. You've proven yourself the most capable leader in the colony. Now more than ever before, Halcyon needs strong leadership and a steady guiding hand. I look forward to serving as your adjutant. We're on our own now. Earth isn't coming to save us, so we're going to have to save ourselves.
Alright, time for a bad ending. Hero of Halcyon triumphs in Tartarus.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The lifetime employment program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a process.
I don't think there are any people in
She
Halcyon left in this file.
And transformed
I killed
the ship
everyone.
into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. Left leaderless, the people of Stellar Bay and Amber Heights were slowly but inevitably picked apart by the wildlife of Monarch. Without Amelia Hagen, Sublight
That was so simple.
The company fractured, devolving into a series of unregulated
Monarch's fuck, good job.
and smugglers. Their facade of legitimacy quickly faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten.
Rip Sublight.
Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. Without the commanding leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker teetered on the verge of corporate control. The ship's independence eroded until it was nothing but another symbolic brand. Once engineering and life support fell into bored hands, the people began to accept that their home was no longer their own. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. As the board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end. The board's victory crushed any hope for a grand revolution across Halcyon, and so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life.
Get fucked, Felix.
And so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without saying goodbye. He was never heard from again.
And nobody cares.
As a reward for his part in her courageous rescue, the adjutant invited the vicar known as Max to become one of the leaders of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Max eventually rose to the top, becoming the presiding bishop of the OSI.
I don't remember this.
He denounced his spiritual meanderings as a misguided attempt to come to terms with his long-dead parents. His only regret was that they had not lived long enough to see that he was right all along.
That seems like a good ending.
Murder, Parvati turned inward. She was merely quiet at first, and she wouldn't speak unless spoken to.
This is so depressing.
Eventually, she stopped speaking at all. Once the matter of the Hope colonists was resolved, she slipped unobtrusively from the Unreliable during the refueling stopover. She took nothing from her berth, and left no word of where she'd gone. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior
Sam is Sam, nothing different here.
Capabilities. Of course, as hard as she tried, Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the lifetime employment program. Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande served as the loyal adjutant to her former freelancer, now the most powerful person in Halcyon.
What do you mean now?
With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The lifetime employment program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite. thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated a talent for leadership that far surpassed your predecessor, Chairman Rockwell. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years to follow and helped ensure the colony's survival.
What colony?
No one knows what's happened to Earth.
And Earth is dead.
And no one knows what the...
So yeah, it turns out the board sucks. Hold on, there's one more though. Quite possibly the best ending. And also the speedrun ending. Does this character even have any Adrena time on him? That's a Munisol. Shit. Does... Oh, and she's already in Brave New World, so I can't. Okay. Blep's gotta go find some Adrena time. Hold on. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch ass robots.
I will end you. Don't mess with us.
Ah, loud. Can't get past his lamp. You girl still fighting? Corporate recruit didn't hear that. There's no vending machines here either. I don't know why there would be. But, you know, just saying. I don't think I have any Adrena time on the ship either, do I? You know what I never showed off was the shrink ray. Yeah, that's just all. Alright, let's...
Captain, I hope to...
Fuck up. We're going to... That's not where I wanted to go.
Captain?
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service.
Oh my god. No.
Stand by. An H. Thank you.
Alright, cool. I know, yeah, Edgewater is fine.
I'll lock up behind...
So let me change them to passive. So they don't kill the target that I try to shrink. Shit. It's like the easiest thing to find. And it's not in vending machines, god damn it. Oh, hey Ludwig. How you doing? He's fine. Cheeto Banditos would have some. I could go to Gorgon. It's all over. It's all over in Gorgon. I need 2, I think. What's this character's intelligence? Yeah, I need 2. Yeah, Emerald Dale looks really nice. This is the first thing that really got me into the game was, wow, I like the just alien planets. All the flora they came up with. It's a lot prettier than Fallout, that's for sure. Oh right, this actually does damage too. It shrink. Oh fuck, I lost track of their corpses. Do none of you have any adrenal time? Really, game?
Incoming!
Really, game? We might actually have to go to Gorgon. Ah. These fuckers don't have any. Let's check Edgewater. Alright, I can fast travel on this file. Not used to that. Oh wait, all the doors are closed here.
Open the door.
Y'all got any adrenal time? Anyone? Surely Monarch.
We are now in...
It's just the normal Mana Queen. I need a Mega. I don't know where I'm going. Here we go. There's something ironic about the substance that I wanted no part of through the entire playthrough. Now I suddenly can't find. I can one-shot these guys? What the fuck? And you know how hard this was in Supernova? None of y'all have Adria time.
I love a good fight.
I might actually have to go to Gorgon. What the shit? Is it the difficulty?
Here we go.
Oh. You two can go back to aggressive. None of you. Not a single one.
Here we go.
The game. Let's go look for Omega. Otherwise, I'm out of ideas. There's Omega. Hey, perfect. Okay. Go. Right. This isn't Genshin. Okay. Got our Adrena time. I need Adrena time because it lowers all of your attributes, and that is important.
We've reached the Hope, Captain. I'll tether us and initiate boarding protocol.
Just everything about this game is super good. I love it. It's got some fun ragdolls too. When things don't work properly. Which, honestly, for, you know, their version of a Fallout game, you never expect anything to work properly in a Bethesda game, so it's fine. It's right at home. Oh, let me start before we get up there. So yeah, let's just huff some Adrena time. Gulp. Oop, not that way. So yeah, Adrena time crash. All attributes -1 can stack up to 3 times. Let's huff another one. It'll be 5. Woo. It's also permanent until you either rest or transition. Which is why I never use it. Because on Supernova, that's really painful. It only lasts 15 seconds. Adrena time crash ×2. So now we have below average intelligence. Words are hard, thinking no good, dumb dialogue options unlocked.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to...
I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? And also potentially kill...
Let's go to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set...
I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't...
Dumb. Stand back, Ada. I know numbers real good.
Well, I literally can't dispute that. Please, with the daily ship log, note that I defer to the captain against my better judgment. I am programmed not to ignore an order, after all.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die. These calculations don't look right. Why is this number negative?
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
I like that slight difference in the dialogue. These calculations don't look right. It's fine. We'll be fine. The end. That's the third ending. And also, real quick, I just want to try something. I don't actually know, like, you know, the full speedrun for this game, but I do know the general strats. I don't know, like, what to do here. I know this is below.
You're easily brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
I'm gonna max this, just for
It's as if
regen.
you're psychologically incapable of feeling anxiety.
And then none of this really matters.
I see you had a knack for misappropriation.
Like, all we need to do is run fast.
Yes, I should pick someone likely to survive a hail of gunfire.
Do we need this? I don't remember. I think we do need
Someone with a talent for exploiting insecurities. At least you know the value of money.
We're gonna see how well I remember that one speedrun I watched. And we're just gonna wing it.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Good luck.
Reminder that I am not a speedrunner. You know how long the stream took, right?
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
17 parts.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squad. You see now, you've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you. All's?
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
That may or may not have been part of the speedrun. That was part of my speedrun. I don't think they actually fight any of this, they just dash past. Did they...
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Do they go to the ship? I don't remember. I don't think they do. Or do you have to? We're about to find out. Can you go up here or do I have to go around? There's a bunch of like gymnastics that they do that I'm not familiar with. I don't appear to be able to go up there. Am I going the right way? Kinda. Taking like the express lane, but don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Woo. That's a dead end. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Ow. Good. Ah, shit. That'd be slick and open the door. I just want a better gun. Oh wait, we actually have to... How do we get through this? How do we get through this legitimately again? I don't remember, it's been a while. I usually follow the story. Sealed.
Performing an air.
Can I open the door from here? Buddy. Stop. Alright, we hit our first roadblock. I don't remember how to... I think we actually have to talk to Ada before we get in here. Unless we can get up through here. Which I don't think is effective. Robot, piss off. Ow. That's just this door. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for us. Oh, and I was supposed to dip over to Edgewater to unlock it as a fast travel location, I think. I think I was supposed to zigzag, not head straight here. We're doing great. Shit. Excuse me, lads. Mistakes have been made. Don't mind me. Nope. Nothing to be minded here. Uh-oh. I think you actually have to get the quest for the regulator first, and then that door opens. So I was right the first time. But it's okay, that's just par for the course on this stream. We're used to it. Ow. Nope. Nothing to see here. What the fuck is this donkey?
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Please. You are... the name... What can I do for you?
Oh no.
Goodbye.
I mashed too fast.
Say, because it's... And if the... Edge... Now I feel...
Just wanted her gun. That I can't use. I don't have any bullets for it. Ow, my butt. Bullets hurt. I actually have to enter Edgewater to get it as a fast travel? I guess so. See, I'm doing this entirely wrong.
Sister, thank you.
Excuse me. Just passing through.
Processing searching.
Eek. Let's see, was that enough? I don't remember having to talk to Reed first. This is still sealed. I guess you do have to talk to Reed first. I'm actually curious now. What's the first step? I don't remember them ever talking to Reed, but... Oh no, they do. Because you have to, you need that card. Yep, okay. I just misremembered that. Okay, so pretend all that never happened. It was run here to get the fast travel point, and then go and talk to Reed, and then just warp here. Fucking robots. So I was like halfway.
My neck's sleepy.
Alright, robots. You're following me this far? Alright, robots, de-aggro. They're following me so far. Alright, robots, de-aggro. Come on. Okay. I also don't have the text option set to more quickly mash through,
If you're falling sick, I don't want you.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
Seem. I can go. You may.
I think now we're good. I know there's a faster way to do that dialogue, but it's really hard to see when you're watching like an actual good speedrunner do it, because that menu goes by so fast. And it's just like, what? What just happened? And suddenly they're gone. Deliver Reed's message? Fuck that. There we go. Now I gotta remember my way through this place.
Process sweeping.
Nope. Don't mind me.
Oh,
nope. Wait, is this one?
Wait, Phantom!
Is this the right way? I'm going in a big old circle. I don't remember the layout of this place. It's been so long. Ah, there's a door down here. also don't remember this music. This is cool. There's this one. Click. The third one is in here, I think. This one. Oh, you know what? They do this. Oh, well. They do that specifically to get out of combat. And so all the robots go back to their default spawn positions. Redirect to this place. Because fuck Edgewater. Going the other way is slow. There's the side door. Damn it! Just kill these fucking robots.
Process sweep.
These people haven't even met us. And we just fucked them over.
You want to know what? Oh.
And it took 2 streams to finish Emerald Vale the first time. Damn it! Movement is surprisingly hard.
I have detected that. What can I do? Also, I am. We have received it. Transmission. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Going fast! Everybody out of my way, we're going fast.
That's not the point. This happens.
Get fucked, Felix.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Feck. The name's Fast.
If I... Oh. Is there... Do you see?
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was...
Wait, can I even get into this? And suddenly we have a problem. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that enough? No. Okay. Now, where do I have to stand again to do this? Is it like right here?
What do you...
Whatever I want. So we need that.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Hey, there's Ellie. Hi, Ellie.
Go back to Byzantium.
And there's this boy. Oh look, Byzantium, super early.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay, now we're at the part where if I fuck up,
Not so fast.
we die very quickly. Because we're still using our starting armor.
All right, you're cleared.
I don't have any money either, so I can't get anything else. I took money for granted on our other file. Alright, remember this? Actually, I'm going to save again. Boy.
You! Stop that! What do you think you're doing?
I don't think I was...
As you were.
Wasn't close enough. Hold on, try it again. I gotta like scooch right up to the door.
Hey, I saw that. What do you think?
Man, I'm bad at this. I got a first try last time, what the fuck?
Not so fast. What do you think you're doing? You made your point.
Why is this suddenly so hard?
Not so fast. What do you think?
I just can't get this.
You! Stop that!
There we
what
go.
Do you think
No, I got it.
Doing? You made your point.
We're in.
I bet.
Do we have to talk to Sophia? I don't think we do. I hope we don't. Are we cool? Yeah, I think we're cool. Whoop. You're not supposed to get in this building until way later. Like 30 hours into the game. We don't even have this quest yet, but here we are. I am going to save again. Because I don't quite remember this part. Ow. Woo! See ya. Could have gone worse. I don't remember the quick way through here.
Something's not right.
That's a circle. Yeah. Can't get over that way. I think that leads back outside. Hi! This definitely leads back outside. Ah, shit, I need to go... Where's the ladder? There's a ladder. Hi! Ooh! Nope. Don't want any part of that. Hi! Ow! Ah, shit! I don't remember where that key card is. What?
Not so fast.
That was weird.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 415?
Y'all got any key cards? I don't remember where this key card is. I mean, I don't think it would be in a bathroom, but you never know. Some healing. Big empty armory full of nothing.
What?
Nope. Y'all got any key cards?
Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch.
Ah.
Damn it.
Just be careful next time.
We've hit another roadblock. I don't remember how to get in there without lockpick. I like how the scientists don't give a shit that you're here, it's only the armed guards. I think I might be in the security room, but I don't know how to get there without, getting shot at. Nope, nothing up here. Yeah, it's the only way in there. Wait, no, there is another way. Nope, no there's not. That's the only way. I think I screwed up. Because I can't get in here. Oh, it's a quest item. So yeah, I think I just didn't give myself enough lockpick. So now I'm screwed. Oops. But yeah, basically you get the chemicals, which skips you right to the Hope quest, and then you run up to the terminal and use the dumb option to fly into the sun, and that's it. I'm kind of surprised I managed to make it this far, but yeah, it's there's more that goes into it, and I didn't remember all the steps. But yeah, it's a super short speedrun. I think it's like 12 or 13 minutes. Run by someone who actually knows what they're doing. It's really funny. But yeah, that, finally, was the Outer Worlds. We did it. We did all the things. And whenever the second DLC is out, I'll stream that, but not on Supernova. We're done with Supernova. I don't actually know when that's coming out, but for now, we're done. And like I said, I'll probably do Rabby Raby over the week. Go back and do that DLC, because we never finished that. And then, I don't know, we'll take it from there. Yeah, I really wanted to get this out of the way. I guess I could have done it during the week, the vanilla stuff, or like the good ending, our main file, our Supernova run only took 2 hours. I thought it would take a little longer, but yeah, there really is nothing left. Like once you're at the Hope, it's super short to the end of the game. But yeah, I'm gonna go play Genshin. So, have a good night, and I'll see you when I see you. Stay fresh.